that shit sets me back.
Yeah.
So like the
And
next
then now
day,
you got to catch up with yours.
yeah, right. I neglected my own work just to catch up with everything because this is priority.
Yeah.
Bitch, we're on.
It's
motherfucker.
Friday. Guess what? February 2nd, up.
The fucker?
No, I wasn't gonna say that.
I did.
I was gonna say love your mother.
You love my mom? She is great.
She is. Yeah, she's a wonderful
She's
lady.
fantastic.
She's a great lady.
So yeah,
T.Radio.
boys. What, you want me to rant? I'll fucking rant.
No, we're not ranting.
Oh, no ranting
Your
today?
co-star, Tiago.
Oh, ranting.
Oh, shit.
Clinking.
All right, cheers.
What is it? What is it that what's the segment?
It's time to rant.
Okay.
That's why what grinds my gears, motherfucker.
What grinds your gear this week?
Shit.
Tiago Campos.
Are we all in frame?
Hi, what?
Tiago Carba. Targa.
It's like giving me some fucking warning or some shit. Motherfucker.
Do you necessarily have to use profanity?
Oh, shit.
Can we go this podcast without swearing?
Oh, you swear you drink.
Good luck. Good luck,
You
son.
swear you
You
drink.
swear you drink.
How about that?
Can we make this interesting?
You swear you take 2 gulps.
No. But yeah.
Because you know he's
Listen, I'm gonna swear. It's how I talk in real life,
I
man.
don't-
Because
I
you guys
don't-
are my friends. If you weren't my friends, I wouldn't be swearing. But because you're my friends, you get to hear all of me.
True. I didn't realize how much of a lightweight Tiago is in drinking.
No, he's
Well-
never been. No.
Well, okay, true.
No, I wasn't.
As of recently, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
as
a
of
lightweight.
recent.
Because what was it? Last Sunday? Oh, I mean last weekend we went out to Garcia's.
Yeah.
And,
One drink and 2 beers,
yeah,
and I was
he
fucking.
was
I
feeling
done.
it.
I was fucking.
He was
yeah.
feeling it.
Oh yeah.
I was like, whoa,
yeah.
that-
I was like starting
Yeah.
to fucking. All right, no rent today, I guess.
It's not
No,
like we used
nothing's
to.
grinding your gears, case.
Yeah, you're.
This whole entire week going in my gear.
This whole entire week.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead, fucking say some
It's
shit.
a lot of work, man.
What
It's a lot
grinds
of
your
work,
gears?
man. Just a lot of work.
Just a lot of work, doing
A
other
lot-
people's works and shit.
Not. Well, that's part of it, but it's more like just correcting things that should have been done right in the first place. You know, it's like the whole
Put some emotion in there, bro.
drive
Come
into
on.
like into the like the whole drive into the workforce is like we need to get sales, we need to push it right, and
Yeah.
it's like no, motherfucker, slow down, get your shit right. You rush, you make mistakes. It's one of the ladies that came in and she was like, I forgot what she did, but she was one of the big ladies and she came in and we worked about like
Big
I don't
as
know.
in she's like one of the
Like
bosses.
the big wig.
Not one of the bosses, but she's
Oh,
very
she's big as fat.
big in the company. You know,
Oh,
she has a
okay.
very high rank in
She's
the
really
company.
fat.
No, he said big ladies.
And
Yeah.
one of the catchphrases that stuck with me that she says was "haste makes waste," which is
Haste
terribly
makes waste?
true. Yes. You
Oh
rush
yeah. So like
something,
when you rush, you
Yeah.
fuck it up.
you fuck it up. Exactly. Like slow down, get your shit right, double check it to make sure it's all right.
As they say,
You know. But the thing is, like nobody wants to do that shit.
quality over quantity.
Exactly. You know.
Yeah.
But it's like fuck
That's
quality.
why I only have sex
You know,
once a
because we
week.
need quantity. We need, yeah, you know, maybe for a guy.
Yeah, I stopped doing it. My ass hurts too much.
But it's like slow your roll,
Gay.
get your shit
So,
right.
yeah,
It's like
no, I
sometimes that's
understand.
all I want to say. My response is slow your roll, get your shit right. Come back to me
Do it
when
right
you're
the
done.
first time.
Okay.
You get it right the first time you
I've
won't
already
ever have to back
I've
up.
already expressed this, you know, to my boss, and I'm like, you know what? If they're gonna fuck shit up, I'm gonna fuck shit up too. Fuck it. You know.
Don't do that.
Who am I?
Don't stoop to their level.
You know, I don't want to. That's not my work ethics.
Yeah.
You know, I stand by my work. You
Yeah.
know, I give out good work. I go to quality work, regardless of what I do. You know, but it's kind of like
Everybody
we
else
need to
is-
step back a bit
Yeah.
and just like take our time.
Yeah.
You know, like what the hell are we rushing? It's the American way. That's why.
No.
Fast food.
Oh my God, that was my rant. I was gonna stop there.
Yes,
That was
right.
part of my rant.
Everybody's rush.
You want me to go? I'll fucking go on the rant. I'll grind my
Sure.
gears real
Why do
quick.
we have fast food? Because we can't sit and wait for a nice prepared meal. Because we gotta go.
Because we gotta go.
Gotta
We
go.
gotta move.
I
We
gotta
gotta
go.
move.
I gotta go. I
do
gotta go.
this. I gotta run.
Exactly. You
All
know?
right.
Let me grab this burrito and toss it in the fucking microwave and nuke it real quick. There you go.
Real quick. I like it.
He's been playing too much Fallout.
I like the
I haven't. I haven't touched Fallout for the last 4 days, whatever. Oh, this week.
And you miss it.
Dude, so I found a YouTube channel that showed like all these awesome mods for PS4. I digress, but that's this weekend. That's my weekend plan. Fallout 4 and mods.
Dude, I've been
got
modding
shitty
mines
ass
forever.
mods.
I told you should be modding because it's
We have
fun.
mods, but I'm still going my first playthrough. This is still my first playthrough.
I didn't even finish.
I'm
I
at
didn't give a
level
fuck.
102. Dude, there's a new mod for settlement building called USO. It's opened up a whole lot of shit. But like I said, I digress. So anyways, yeah, it's a fucked up week. And, you know, it's like I got to clean up people's shit. And it's like...
Don't worry, Case. That's what the podcast is here for you to let it out. It's our
More
therapy,
out.
man.
Let it all out.
It's
You
our
know,
therapy.
I put out quality work. I stand by it. I just wish more people would
Jesus,
have
don't be
that mentality.
Just don't stoop down to
You
their
know?
level.
It's like
Just put your
everybody's
chin up.
busy. Okay, everybody's
Tighten
got
up your
work
tie.
to do. But it's like if you're putting out work and it's shit, I don't want to go to you. Tiago, your tattoos. Imagine if you rush through your tattoos like done.
Yeah.
Right?
Stick figure.
No.
It'd be like, that's my art. That's how I do
Stick
it.
figure.
Right?
Here we get. That's it.
It's like, that's my art, though.
Nobody's gonna.
No,
Yeah,
no,
shit,
they're not.
I ain't coming back.
They'd be like,
My
who
friends
did,
aren't coming here.
who did that, your dog?
You know. No one I know is gonna come here. I'm not gonna refer them to you.
No, of course not.
No.
If you rush things,
Right.
you can't rush anything.
It's always.
You know,
It's like driving. You don't want to drive down the street and rush to get there because you'll probably get into an accident or something.
yeah,
Right?
yeah, totally.
You know. You don't want to rush through your homework because you're gonna make a mistake and get like a fucking D minus
Yeah,
because you rushed through it.
get the D.
Oh my god! Don't get me started.
Yeah,
You want beer?
to drink it.
Mm.
Drink it.
Fuck this. Pass. Next.
My week has been okay, man.
Good?
I had no problems whatsoever.
Come on, Junior, put that mic closer
Really?
to you.
Oh. Yeah, I had no problems whatsoever this week.
No,
Baby Pats.
Hey, see? All right.
Where's
all
your
right.
Pats?
No,
Let
okay.
me rant.
Tiago is not a big fucking Patriots fan, okay? He's not a big football fan, all right?
all right.
Let's get this out the
Hold-
way.
let me rant, and then you can talk shit about me not liking football. So, I was watching videos, like always in the morning, YouTube, and then there's this guy showing like why America's fat and why, you know, Japan is skinny and stuff. And then he's showing all these like, oh, so you can go and get this steak and get this fucking fast food here, fucking sugary shit. But next door to it, there's a little shop that sells like vegetables and like, you know, cooked food right there, and you know what I mean. So, and the portions are smaller. And then when you go into a fucking 7-Eleven in fucking Japan, there's all these fucking things you can buy and shit. Instead of like you go to 7-Eleven here, you have like 30 fucking 100 types of soda and only like. And then you want to get some green tea, but no, it's fucking sweetened, so there's fucking sugar in it. And then in Japan, they have like 10 types of like green tea that's not unsweetened. And over here, all you have is sweetened stuff, and it's just like, what the? And then I'm like thinking to myself, like, that's why. That's freaking why. And then, like me, I come to work. If I want anything somewhat healthy to eat, and I didn't have time to cook at home, I have to like stop at Wendy's and get like a taco salad. That's like the healthiest thing I can eat. And it's still not that, it's just like, you know, vegetables and some meat. But like the meat's still fucking fried and battered. And it's like,
So Japan.
what the hell? Not just
No,
Japan,
no,
like
no.
everywhere else.
That makes sense because
I lived in Europe. It's like you can go to the shittiest restaurant in the shittiest corner and they have fresh food.
Yeah.
It's like amazing.
So
You
like-
go to Olive Garden, big chain fucking Italian restaurant here, and it tastes like plastic. Like, what the hell? You know what I mean?
It's good if you're really hungry.
Our chefs are trained in Italy.
for 2 years.
Eat a dick. We don't
right.
fucking make
No.
macaroni and cheese in fucking Italy, you fuck.
I
But
make
that's the
better
thing about
pasta
America.
at home.
So like, there will be McDonald's on one side of the street, and then on the other side of the street is Burger King.
Right.
And then
Or
Wendy's.
Because it's competitive.
Taco
And
Bell.
Dunkin' Donuts.
You know what I mean?
It's like-
and it's
Fast
right
food.
across from each other. But like you said, Japan, they have McDonald's, and then there's a nice little green, you know, vegetables and
Yeah. Like a little
Actual
place that
prepared-
sells you
actual
food.
prepared food.
Yeah.
And
There's
yeah.
a fucking guy just like, he looks mean, but
And
he's
like,
still like cooking
you
you
know, like
awesome shit
You know,
behind the
I've done
fucking
it.
counter.
Like, I've gone to like I'm I want to go to McDonald's, and I see that McDonald's is full, and I'm like, oh fuck, I guess I'll go across the street to Burger King or something.
Yeah, there's nothing else.
There's nothing.
What the
else.
fuck?
You know, I'm hungry, so I just go across the street. So
Yeah.
no, it makes sense though.
You know what I mean? Like,
understand that.
if I want healthy food, there is none here. There is none on this street, like where we work here. There is zero. It's Taco Bell,
Yeah. Wendy's.
Subway, and then
Subways, you get that Pizza Palace.
but what the best thing I can get here is from Angelina's, and it would be like a
Angelina's,
steak
right.
salad,
Yeah.
which I only get oil and salt in it.
Yeah.
I don't like none of that dressing stuff. I can get an Italian salad, or I can get salads.
Yeah.
But other than that, they don't sell anything else but pizza or calzones and stuff, and they're all fucking thick and angry. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, I
there's
know.
cheese
It is. This is, like,
everywhere.
humongous, man.
It's the lack of health.
But also the price. If I want anything, I can get a burger for $5. But if I want a good salad, it's $12 for a fucking salad.
Because they know, they're like, who's gonna buy a salad?
You know, but if
Yeah.
I get a salad it's cheaper if I get a salad from Wendy's, but it's a salad from Wendy's. I don't want to eat salads every day. Can I get some cooked vegetables, like a meat burritos with no rice in it? It's just like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Well, I want to say there are alternatives. It's just hard to find them.
There's one place
It's
that you
hard
can
to
go.
find
It's
them.
called Pressed Cafe, and it's in Nashua. I can't drive all the way to fucking Nashua.
Well, that's
And
one.
also,
That's one.
anything.
You can also go to Life
It's like-
Alive in downtown Lowell. But I
Life
know you don't
Man,
like
I'm
the
no
Life Alive. I
fucking
love
vegan,
Life
man.
Alive. It's so good.
They are good.
Like
But they need
the
meat in their
place-
food, man.
I know. There's no meat, but I still like it. It's like it's good enough. It's filling.
I'm
Their-
human. I'm no fucking
Their
cow.
drinks and their smoothies are good too. I mean, that can be, you can use that as like a lunch.
But there's
Yeah.
a lot of sugar in their food as well, though. So like with a lot of vegan food, there's a lot of carbohydrates.
Okay.
And for me, that's
Yeah.
death.
Yeah,
Like
carbs.
I can push 2 beers down, and I'll be okay for the night. But that's my limit right
Yeah.
there. You know, I can't be like, but like especially with food or juices, I can't have any juices.
Yeah.
Like zero. Any juice will fuck me up. I drank juice the other night, and I had like a pasta dinner with Julia, and it was like the high protein pasta still, but still my blood sugar was all over the fucking place, and it's like I can't do it. And I'm not fat. I just have fucking bad genetics, you know.
I mean, I think
It's
it's
my-
like,
from my grandparents.
like, especially with you have diabetes, so it's
Yeah.
like the what is it, I don't know, the chain restaurant that's out here and available. They don't cater to like your
No, they don't.
Yeah, at all.
They don't.
So it's a lot tougher for you.
It's tougher
You know,
for me
like
to
you
find
have to-
food that I can eat and not
like
die.
Right, in a hurry.
So-
Otherwise, like you got to make all that stuff at home and prepare it yourself, just because of your condition. You know.
We cook a lot at home.
Yeah.
I'm down 15 pounds since
I know
November.
you're sexy and shit.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Look at you.
Shit, you see these?
Look
You
at
see
you.
these?
Don't hype
Look
him
at
up.
this,
Don't hype him up. Don't hype him up.
I've been trying really hard. I've been like in a really good, almost ketogenic diet where I eat very little carbohydrates. I mean, this is like completely cheating, but it's Friday and it's the podcast.
Well, and it's light, so I mean,
Yeah,
if it was the
okay,
other one, it
that's
would have
good
been.
My bad. I bought.
No,
the wrong
it's
one.
No,
fine.
shut your mouth.
It's
That's
fine.
good. Thank you. Cheers.
I was
But,
like, Corona. Let me just grab that.
Anyways, guys, it's February, guys.
Finally.
I know the year's almost over.
Jesus
No.
Christ,
You know
we
how long-
survived.
You know how long January was?
No.
We survived
January
January.
was
long.
quick.
Nah,
No,
I
that
didn't think
shit
it was right. It fucking moved.
That was quick.
I
It
thought
moved
that
for
shit
me.
took long. I don't know why.
You like long things, no?
I do.
Yeah. No, January just seemed like it flew by.
To me, it went
Dude,
by
before
quick.
you know, it's the middle of the year.
Sure.
You know what grinds my gears as well? No, I'm joking. But you know,
Hey, are we still on the Grind My Gear segment?
no, we're done. But I'm just saying, like, what the fuck, man? Can it start to get warm already? I'm
Dude, it's
sick
supposed
and
to be
tired of this
It's supposed to be in
cold.
the teens tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
Fuck,
I
All
know
man.
this stuff out there is gonna freeze tonight.
Yeah. I think it's supposed to snow again.
Oh yeah, Sunday.
Mhm.
Sunday to Monday. Supposed to have another blizzard.
Ah, fuck.
Yeah, we're not done yet.
Monday morning.
I'm
it's-
sick and
it's still-
tired of
it's still
snow,
winter
man.
time.
Should we?
It's still
Where do we
winter,
move?
though.
If we move to Alaska, might we get less snow?
My dad is moving to Florida when he retires.
Your
he
dad's
really?
smart.
He's already
Your dad is
he went to
fucking
Florida
smart.
a couple weeks ago to scout houses down
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
And he's already got his mindset. It's northern Florida, so it's around the Jacksonville area.
Jacksonville, yeah. So it's like
So
at the
Kissimmee,
actual
around
south,
there?
not Cuba.
I don't know.
Yeah. No, the more
Like
south you go in
Kissimmee
Florida.
area, right?
Yeah, it's northern. Is
Orlando
northern-
around.
The more
there.
south you go in Florida, the more South America it becomes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
totally.
it's-
Like I've been
Once
to
you
Miami.
hit Miami, it's
It's South America.
yeah.
You get into some place. I walked into a place like I wanted to get some Cuban sandwiches, amazing
Yeah.
by the way, and then I was like, okay, can I get? And she's like, oh, sí, señor.
Yeah, no, same.
Lo quieres, lo
Exactly.
quieres con la mayonesa or lo quieres? And I'm like,
See,
I went
no, it's
to-
like I speak Spanish. My
Yeah.
Spanish is not great, but I speak Spanish. But it's like
La Isla Bonita.
No, I went into a
I was
corner-
like, okay, I guess sí, yo quiero con la mayonesa, gracias.
I went into a corner store. All right.
Porno store?
Corner.
Oh, I was like, yo, let's
Oh,
A
go
corner
ahead.
store.
Go.
And it was an Indian guy.
Okay.
And I was walking up. He was he was speaking
Because like
Spanish.
buenos dias.
I was
Oh,
like,
really?
I was like, what the fuck is going on? I'm like, no,
Is this
no.
is the Twilight
No,
Zone?
dude. I don't.
Yo no soy. It's like I'm not
I'm
Mexican.
talking about like real Indian.
Yeah.
He thought you were like Mexican or something.
And he just like once I walked in, he was just going off. I'm like, what? What's going on here? Stop it! No, I don't.
Hey, dude, you live in Miami. You gotta learn 2 languages. It's not bad. I don't think it's a problem
Yeah.
because like countries have tons of other languages.
Yeah.
Like if you live in Switzerland, you live in northern Switzerland, you speak German. You live, towards the Czech Republic, you speak like more Czech. You live towards the south, you speak Italian. You live towards France, you speak French.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's Switzerland, and everybody gets along and they're fine. Like in Canada, parts of Canada speak French, and then some other parts speak English. It's like, and they're fine. It's not a big deal. Being bilingual is a good thing. It's not a bad thing. I think when Americans go, "Hey, speak English," it's like, calm down.
Oh, you know
like,
what I learned about Haiti? They speak French.
yeah,
I didn't know
Creole,
that.
Creole French.
Yeah, Creole French. There we go.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I was like, what?
French colony.
Some of my
Yeah.
some of my favorite clients I've ever had,
Yeah.
like they're from
I didn't know that.
from
I
Haiti.
mean, it's the thing, like the colony from a long time ago sticks with their culture today.
Yeah.
But if you look at America, I mean, like America is pretty much made of like pretty much part of a lot of Europe. When people came over here,
Yeah.
You
It's
know,
like
it
a
was
mixture.
colonized.
America
You had-
is
you
a
had the
home of
French-
immigrants.
You had the French purchase down south, but then
Yeah,
they
like
don't
New Orleans,
they
Louisiana.
don't retain that, do they?
No, they haven't. They haven't.
They don't
no,
retain it
they
at all.
haven't.
But like when you said like Haitian speak French, it's like they retain that culture.
Yeah.
Like America is just a whole giant melting pot of all this stuff. But then like part of America too is kind of like it's. I'm not gonna. I don't want to say they're like it's a white country. White
Well, it
culture.
is in the
But-
sense that the majority of people are white.
Yeah, I mean
The
skin,
majority.
skin color wise.
But give it 25 years or even
Everybody's
less
gonna
than
be
that.
beige.
Everybody's gonna be a little tint.
Everybody's gonna be beige.
Yeah, they're all tanny anyways.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
And they're
Like
talking shit. Like, why are you getting a tan if
they're
you
all
fucking
tanny
hate us
anyways.
so much?
No,
Calm
what
down.
I'm thinking like I don't think there's such a thing as like white culture or like all of that stuff. I think it's America is one culture with a mix of a ton of other cultures.
yeah.
So
Yeah,
there are things that we only do here, like
Right.
guns. That's American
That's
culture.
American.
I was
That's
thinking
American.
more along like
That is
hamburgers.
That's also American.
Is it
That's
American?
very
Dogs.
American.
Cheeseburgers,
Yeah,
yes, that's an American
very
thing.
Pizza is completely American.
Most
like
delicious.
people think.
I love pizza. I love American pizza. How about that?
Yes,
I'll probably like
because
Italian
you've
pizza
never been
even
to
more.
Italy.
I'll probably like Italian
You go to
pizza
Italy,
too.
you get your own fucking pizza in the plate, and it's thin crust.
Yeah.
We have to go to a place that sells real authentic.
I like Chicago pizza, deep dish. That's most delicious too. I
never had it.
Deep dish.
Dude, go to
Deep
Chicago.
dish.
Dude, first of all, Chicago is a nice city. It's a great
Chicago.
city. Yeah, visit
Julia was
Chicago.
born there, and
Visit
Julia's mom
Chicago.
calls me Chicago.
What's
No.
that pizza? What's
Hey,
that?
Chicago.
What's that pizza place downtown?
Um,
Oh yeah, the one next to
By
Fuse. Yeah,
They-
seems like a good place.
Espresso,
It's,
right?
no.
No?
Whoa, no.
Is it espressos?
I forgot what it's
No?
called. Fremont?
I don't know.
Some
I don't
shit
know.
like that. I
Don't
don't
matter.
know.
Good place.
But they make
Good
like,
place. Never been there.
It's good.
I don't really eat pizza like
Yeah.
that.
But
I used to.
it's
No.
like they actually like they put like cheese pieces on. You know how like
Tomates?
Tremontes. There we
Yes.
go.
Oh, I was up in
It's not
Tremontes
like it's
on
not
3A.
pizza like American pizza. It's
No, yeah, there's actually cooked in a brick oven.
Yeah.
So when it comes out, there's actually char
Yeah.
on the crust.
Yeah.
It's good to pizza too.
Yeah.
It's
They do.
like
It's
they
good.
put like
It makes me want to go there. I have
It's really good.
I have pills.
good. First of all,
I have pills.
Their
I can-
pizza are really good.
Yeah.
I've been there quite a few times. I went to because they have a Tremonte on 3A right now, right before the Disney Mall.
Yeah.
There's much more parking. They have much bigger
bigger.
beer selection too
Yeah.
if you're into beers.
Oh, stop it.
But yeah, Tremonti has really good pizza.
Yeah. We should
And
go.
Like when you go to the one in downtown, you see the brick oven right there where they're cooking it. So it's
Oh.
right there. You know, it's really good.
Yeah.
There's a place up on by the Bamboo restaurant in it's Bedford,
Bamboo.
Burlington line. There's a place. There's
remember.
a pizza place, and they also cook their pizza in a brick oven.
Yeah.
You see it right there. It's all fresh ingredients.
So that place close to the
mall.
going towards
Dude, it's right
Chelmsford
next to Smokehouse.
by the train tracks over there.
that?
Brick House Pizza.
Yeah.
They have a brick oven, right?
I don't know.
I hope they do. It's
I
called
don't
Brick Out. Brick
They
Oven.
better have it. The name is
My
like
I
fuck,
had some there before, but it looks like an oven pizza to me.
yeah.
Like, you know a brick oven because it's got that black char on the
Yeah,
crust.
it's got
like
tar.
yeah.
It's like no, it's
Yeah,
like-
charcoal. Yeah.
Yeah. But it's fucking delicious.
It is.
So good. So good.
Fucking delicious. I love food. I can't eat all of it.
Well, let's talk about something Tiago hates. Fucking football, huh?
Listen.
Football,
Listen,
baby.
listen. We're about to be the most amazing team
Six
that ever
times.
fucking lived.
Okay, I'll
There was a
Listen,
joke.
you
all right,
live
go
in-
ahead. Roast me.
Listen,
Roast
you
me,
live,
and then we'll get back at
you
that.
live in the sports capital, okay?
Dude,
Understand that.
this is the
Our-
sports team of the decade.
No, it's not.
plus
It's
more.
not just the Patriots. It's the Celtics. It's
Exact. The Bruins.
Bruins,
The
Red Sox. We
Dude,
are
this
champions.
is sports culture. This is sports city.
Okay, I'm gonna get a lot of hate, but
Shut the fuck up. I don't
let
wanna
me explain. Basketball's boring.
I asked this guy once to complete basketball with him. 'cause I was in
Baseball, I rather
He didn't
watch
play,
paint
and he was
dry.
like, I don't like basketball. I was like,
I don't.
I gotta reevaluate our friendship. He doesn't like basketball.
I don't. It's boring. It's a bunch of dudes running around throwing a ball in the basket. I don't get it.
Competitive.
Do you like hockey? Would you watch hockey?
No.
Are you competitive? You're competitive when it comes to like MMA.
I'm-
and
yeah,
fighting.
yeah.
That's the same thing with basketball.
No,
and
I
hockey.
understand why people like it.
Hockey, yeah,
I
it's
understand
the
why
same
people
thing.
like it. I don't like it because I don't see. I
It
don't
just
know.
doesn't
It's just
attract
you know.
especially like okay. So baseball, most boring sport in the
It's-
fucking
it's
world.
fucking boring.
Playing
I do
basketball.
agree.
Okay, put it
Baseball.
this way: playing basketball, fucking awesome. I love playing basketball.
Yeah.
I suck so bad,
But
but
you
I
play
love
it,
playing
yeah.
it. Playing. I've never played football in my life, but it's like football
Football
is
is
just so
fun.
boring.
I love it.
It's so boring.
Stop it, Tiago.
Okay, so and it's wrong.
There's not
form.
enough action
It's
in
guys
football.
just like tackling, but in its most sophisticated form, it's really a chess match on each down. Think about it. It's like a chess game. You got your guys,
and
you
it
got your
stops too
offense,
much.
you got your defense.
Stops too much. Too
But
many
it's a chess game
commercials.
because you're too busy trying to read each other's play, and all of a sudden when the ball snaps,
Tiago likes action.
there you
Then
go.
I want
That's
it.
when you get
I
your
want.
action.
Tiago
I want it
wants
there. I
action
want it
there.
now.
He wants it for the whole thing. He wants action the whole
Yes.
You know?
Make the game 25 minutes.
time. You know what's coming out?
Let's do this.
You know, there's a football league that's coming out. It's called XFL.
Oh, it's been out. They're actually
They're
revamping it.
redoing it.
Yeah.
It's made by Vince
Vince
McMahon.
McMahon. Yep.
The wrestling dude.
yeah.
Yeah.
And he says, "Fuck rules. It's gonna be football, but no rules.
No rules.
No rules.
No padding either.
No, it's gonna be padding.
Nah, fuck that. Take the padding out. Be a man. Have you ever seen Calcio Fiorentino?
Uh-uh.
It's where how they play it in Florence. It's the only place where they play it.
Yeah.
You can punch, kick.
Yeah,
you can do anything.
wanna
Like
kill the guy.
fuck it. Nobody dies. Nobody fucking dies.
Seriously injured.
They get less concussions than fucking real football because
is true.
they don't have 400-pound dudes running at each other
You know
full
that, right?
tilt. Because if you have padding on and a helmet, that makes you want to run faster. And then they're like, boom, clashing heads. On this one, they're not running full tilt at each other because if
Yeah.
you do that, you snap everything.
Yeah. No,
Now
it
they're
is-
like full of padding running.
Yeah.
Listen, I'll tell you why I don't like football. It stops too much. I love the action. I like the slams. I like watching that stuff. But that's YouTube videos.
Yeah.
It stops too much. It's like they run, stop, reset, commercial on TV, back. They talk a bunch. They put it back together. Start, run, stop again. I can't do that. I can't. All of this stopping drives me nuts. People talk shit about soccer, but to me, and I don't like soccer.
Yeah.
Soccer's more watchable because there is no stopping on soccer. When the ball goes out of bounds, the guy.
I just heard a beep. 2 beeps. What does that mean?
That means the camera stopped. What the fuck?
Is it full of memory?
No, the memory is like. I had to start again.
Okay.
Son of a bitch. Well, I'll splice it correctly. What the fuck is it? Maybe it's overheating.
Overheating.
Yeah, it happens. But yeah, so it like it continues to fucking stop, and that drives me fucking bananas. I can't. I just can't.
Well, Patriots are going to the Super Bowl case.
They are going to the Super Bowl.
We
And
are
guess
in
what?
the
They're
Super
going to
Bowl.
win another championship.
We are.
6.
Hey,
You
all
know
power
what
to
the
you
joke
guys,
was?
man.
Remember how like before?
Maybe I'll go someone's house to watch it. I'll just.
I think Ali and I are going to Garcia's because we want
Garcia's?
We want mixed drinks. That's why.
So remember before the
Maybe we'll stop by me and
conference
Julia.
playoff,
I'll text you guys on
they were like,
Sunday.
Tom Brady injured his right hand.
Yeah.
And there was an ongoing joke where no, Tom
Oh, yeah.
Brady didn't injure his right hand. He got a 6th finger
Yeah,
surgically
for his
put
ring.
on for his 6th ring.
I saw that too,
Getting
yeah.
prepared. I was
I
like,
saw
oh,
that
shit,
too.
these guys are savage.
Okay, let's put it this way. Let's say by the small chance that the Seahawks do win.
No, what's Seahawks? We're playing the Eagles.
Okay, first
Whatever.
of all,
Same shit.
here's another thing.
Fucking
Patriots
bird.
shooting down birds. First it was the Seahawks.
Oh yeah.
Then
Yeah, all right.
Falcons.
Okay,
Nah,
so
how's
they're
that?
playing what?
Well, we already beat the
They already
Eagles.
beat the Eagles.
We
We're
already
just shooting
did.
them down again.
Yeah.
So they're playing against
The Eagles.
The Eagles.
the Eagles.
They're
Again.
playing my hometown. They're playing Philly.
Philly Eagles?
Yeah.
I like their logo, by the way, just saying.
I do too.
The Patriots logo is kind of like, it's okay.
I'm from Philadelphia, so it's. But I was born. I
Is
was
it-
raised up here, so I mean.
So is it hard?
No, I.
Is it
It
hard
is.
to not like be like,
Yeah.
but
no. Yeah,
if
no,
they
but-
win, you still be kind of okay because
yeah,
you're from there.
Yeah. But
See, I don't pick teams on
Yeah.
anything, man. I don't care. I just don't pick a team. I just don't like picking teams because
Why?
then
I
you
think
just
it
set
comes
yourself for
down
hurt.
to- No, you know. So I mean, when you have a team and you're behind them 100%, you know, you're more passionate about it.
Yeah.
You know, there's a
I don't
passion of rooting for your.
I am
It's like-
proud
it's
of
like-
my
it's like,
team.
Do you have,
It's like,
do you
I
have
don't
a
get
favorite
pride.
fighter?
Yeah, a favorite fighter.
No, we don't.
Do you have a
You don't?
favorite?
No,
video
there's
game
people I like
character?
watching, but I don't.
You know, it's like you're rooting for something.
Oh, I do. Sometimes, and when I'm watching, I'll just like eeny, meeny, miny, mo, and I pick a guy. A lot of times I do that 'cause they're both guys. I don't fucking know them.
Yeah,
I've
yeah.
never seen them in my life,
Yeah.
and it's like if I see Anderson Silva fighting, sometimes I want him to lose, sometimes I want him to win. But if I
Or break
see,
a leg.
you know, Michael Bisping fighting, sometimes I want him to lose, sometimes
Well,
I want him to win.
let me see.
It depends on like
Closest
whoever he's
I can
fighting
go
or
to was maybe
how much shit talking they
very
did. It's like
last- okay, so you're always rooting for the Jedi's. It's kinda
no.
like, you know,
That's the thing.
Or you're rooting for your favorite. You're rooting for. Growing up, you must have a favorite character that you're rooting for.
Fuck. Yeah, depending on what movie you're talking
Or
about.
whatever it is that you really like, and you.
I was
you want
rooting
them
for
to
the
win.
alien and aliens.
You know, yeah, you root for the aliens.
No, I was rooting for the dude. You know what? Alien 2? Aliens.
Yeah, yeah.
You know the guy that says, "Game over, man."
Yeah, yeah.
I was rooting for that guy. I love that guy. And the fucking robot. I love that robot.
I think-
and of course Ripley. I fucking love Ripley.
I
She
think
was
Tiago is
shit.
just not a big fan, sports person.
No, I'm not. I'm
No,
not.
he's not. He's not. a
No,
sports
but I watch
person.
I like watching like synchronized swimming. I'm joking. No, I like watching you know, the divers and
Oh, yeah,
swimming.
yeah.
Gymnastics is cool to
Yeah.
watch, but whoever wins, I don't really care. It's like I just like watching
Yeah.
those types of sports. Like even the hammer throw was pretty cool to watch.
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, okay, so like coming from me, like I'm not as big of a sports fan as Junior is. Like I like watching sports
Yeah.
here and there. I don't follow them like religiously like some people do.
Yeah.
But you know, like I do like, you know, I like watching the Patriots. It's fun to watch.
Yeah.
I understand the game. I understand the concept. And it's like really, it's just fun to watch. And the thing is, like, it's even better when the games are close and you know, like they're just going off on each other.
Yeah.
You know, I don't like it when it's a complete blowout because that's no fun. But you know, we won. It's all good. But it's like it makes it more exciting to root for something. And
No,
what
I
is it?
understand.
It's like I know, but it's kind of like I don't know. Like have you ever played on a sports team?
Yeah, I did. I played
Yeah.
volleyball.
So like you must have like when you were sitting on the bench, you must have rooted for your teammates to
Thank
like
you.
you know like hey, you know, let's win.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
that.
for sure.
It's like that.
Yeah,
You
for
know,
sure.
You feel like you're part of the team.
I was okay. I was not that good.
Yeah, but
so
you,
I was on the
want-
bench a lot.
You wanted your team to win, right?
Of
course.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
kinda
for
how it
sure.
is, you know, like I think there's somehow like we developed this close relation to like our team.
No,
This-
but also like when I went to a lot of fights where my teammates, we can call it a teammate, were fighting. And then, of course, I was rooting for them. I wanted them to win. Not because I hated the person on the other side, but because I didn't know the guy on the other side. And I trained with this guy for a long time.
Yeah,
so I wanted him to
your
win.
team-
So I was always like, yeah, motherfucker. And then in fighting is kind of weird because you want them to hurt the other guy. Do you know what I mean? It's a
Yeah.
little more personal.
Yeah.
It's like, fuck him up.
Break his fucking nose.
Yeah, like punch him in the face. And then in regular sports, I mean, it's different. It's
Yeah.
like you want the ball to go in the basket, you want the ball to go across a certain line.
Yeah.
It's different. The
Yeah.
stakes
Yeah,
are
no,
less.
no.
The
You
stakes
do,
seem a little less.
But you want your team to win, and you want to kick ass real hard.
Yeah.
That's why like the one
But
year
I-
back in 07 when the Pats were running up the score
yeah.
with Moss, Brady
Yeah.
and Moss broke records. Dude, we ran up the
But that was
scoreboard like
that
it
was the saddest year.
Yeah, I know it was.
See, but that I've
It was
lived.
18-1.
It was a great
18-1.
year, but it was 18-1. I know that was horrible, but it was the year that
Call me insane. I don't like basking on the achievements of others. That's just me.
you don't like basking in the achievement of others.
So when the team wins, I have nothing to do with it.
But the team represents where
Where you're from.
your state.
I don't care. I was born in Brazil. I grew up here in Italy. I've lived in England. I don't care.
I guess people
I love
have-
America,
like,
and that's why
so
I
they-
live here and
Yeah.
I don't live anywhere else.
Yeah.
But
So like it's the Olympics where you have U.S. representatives to represent the United
in
States.
the Olympics, I want the United States to win all the time.
But why? Why? I mean, that's kind of like the same thing where I want the
No,
Patriots
I
because
understand.
they're
I
from New
understand
England to win all the
that
time.
feeling. But sometimes when the United States is playing against a certain country, I want the other country to win. I don't know why. I just do.
Then you just I don't know.
It's just
weird,
certain
yeah.
sports. Like, you know what?
Certain sports, I want them to win. I want them to get a win. I want.
You know what?
I want
Usain
the-
Bolt's gonna win this shit.
Especially basketball.
America.
Oh yeah,
Especially basketball,
I did.
because I want the ego to go down a little bit
Yeah.
so people can get grounded.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Especially basketball. That's one of those. Whenever America plays against anybody else, I want them to win. Like they could be playing fucking
I mean, there's one
Antigua
thing,
or
too,
some
you
shit.
do have to be grounded also.
I want them to be grounded,
It's like-
cause there's too much fucking peacocking and there's too much of that. I don't like that. So that's why I don't like Conor McGregor, the fighter. Talks too much shit,
Well, you'll
and he
definitely-
backs it up, which is crazy.
You'll definitely love Tom Brady then, because that dude is grounded.
I know he is. I watched
very
him on
humble.
TV. I watch him every
does
morning.
not brag.
They don't shut the
No,
fuck up
not at
about
all.
him
Besides
every
that
morning.
one commercial where he's in the locker room, he's like, "Oh, I got one."
Yeah,
more."
but that's a commercial. You know what I mean?
But
I like Tom Brady.
Other than that-
The very last statement that he made when one of the interviewer like insulted his daughter that had nothing to
That's
do with
fucked
the
up.
interview.
Yeah.
But
But
he
the
also
next
said,
day-
"I don't want him to lose his
Right,
job."
the
I
next
think
day he
that's
was like,
fucked up.
right. He was like, I
yeah,
don't-
people
you know,
say
he-
stupid stuff.
You know what I realized? The Eagles, right, this past week have been talking so much shit, but the Patriots have not said one thing. We've been quiet.
I don't think they need to.
You know, we
As always,
have not
they
said one
never-
word.
Well, they're scared. Maybe
The
No,
they're
no, no.
scared. No, the Eagles.
No, they're the ones talking.
Yeah, that's what I'm
They're
saying. They're
trying to
scared.
ruffle the
So when you're
feathers a
scared,
little
you
bit.
try to
Oh,
get
yeah,
on the
yeah.
other
You know,
person's
but
head.
try to get under their skin to make them, like lose their composure.
Yeah.
That's like when I got into the ring or the cage
Yeah.
to fight, even in my amateur fights, right? I never talk shit.
Yeah.
I never tried to taunt the guy. I'm there to do a job, and the job is to put him
Punch your
down
face.
Yeah.
so I can win.
Yeah.
But I never taunted him. I never talked to him. And I touch gloves because it's a respect thing. It's like,
Yeah.
here, I'm touching gloves, and it's a competition. It's me punching you in the face, and you punching me in the face.
Yeah.
Those who punch harder cry less, right?
Yeah.
So I never felt like I had to hate him just because he's on the other side.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not.
The problem with teams, I find it like in society in general, with teams is like, oh, I'm from this team, which means I have to hate you.
No.
That's crazy. If you found yourself, but it happens. But it happens.
Yeah, it's
if you
from-
found yourself in a
take it too
completely
far.
different environment, that person could be your best friend.
Yeah.
So what's the fucking point if he likes a place and he doesn't like,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know what I mean?
Like when you talk about it, there is friendly competition. Like that's why when back in high school in your volleyball team, at the end of the games, like we line up, we high five, right? That's what you guys remember that. all down the line with high five because it was a good game. It's nice to have that rivalry, that competitiveness. But then, like, when people take that competitive over the edge, where it's like, I hate you just because you like the Patriots.
Just because we're a different
yeah,
color.
you know? It's like,
like,
we're never going to be friends. I can't drink a beer with you. Yeah. That's kind of the dude. It's just a
But
scheme.
it happens a lot.
You know what
I feel like it divides.
It happens.
But I like the sports
more or
part
less than you see it, because every time it does happen, it blows out of proportion, because there's much more people that's kind of like, you know what? I represent the Patriots, you represent the Eagles. But after the game, we can go and have a beer. My team might have kicked your ass, or vice versa. But
and
hey,
I'm going to
you know,
tell you every minute.
At the end of the day, it's all good.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
it was fun to watch. It was a great game. We had
Yeah.
something to root for. But when the people that take it to the extreme, those are the bad seeds. Kind of like the one that, like, what is it? After they win, they go out and start like looting or mobbing.
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
crazy.
that's just a little too
they're
extreme. It's
crazy.
like, dude, there's no need for that. You know,
It's that mob mentality,
Yeah,
man.
the
It's
mob
like
mentality.
fucking,
You know?
they want to get together and
Now,
break
if it was
shit.
just
Oh,
one person, you know damn well nothing's happening. You gotta try
Those
to break the
people,
window.
those people are thugs regardless, and then they just find a reason to be more
Yeah.
thugs.
yeah,
Yeah.
right. You know,
And it's like,
it takes
what is
one
the
guy
point
to
of
ruin it.
destroying your city because your team lost?
Yeah.
What do you get from it?
No,
You get
nothing at all.
nothing out of it.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact,
You
Just make
lost.
Your city look even
Shove
worse.
your fucking
Right.
tail
Right.
inside your asshole and go
only
home.
Yeah.
when it's in the city, like I hear in Minnesota, they're greasing the light post so people can't climb
Oh
up.
yeah, yeah.
You know, and like
Fuck.
it's like it takes them to do that. Really?
There's just gonna be a challenge.
What
Okay,
is this?
so growing up in Brazil, there's this time of the year in the fall where we call it Festa Junina.
Yeah.
And then they call the grease pole, and then they usually put money all the way at the end, and it's really tall.
Yeah.
I mean, nowadays it's probably banned. In America, it would be banned because you would have kids trying to climb that shit that's like
Falling
30
off.
feet high.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you fall, you're fucking dead.
Yeah.
So, but I've tried many times to go up on the pole and grab it. It was hard. I got
all
halfway,
greased
and then you slide down. It's like, fuck. But like, you know what I mean? That's what they're going to be doing. Is there money up there? Any Brazilians in Philly or something?
Probably is.
They'll be like, what? It's the grease pole. Let's do this.
The grease pole.
Most extreme elimination challenge. You guys remember that? That was one of my favorite shows.
What?
Most extreme elimination challenge.
I don't think I've seen.
With the Japanese dudes running around, there's like foam things, and they just run and they get hit.
I think. Wait.
There's the two dudes. They have, you know, like the fan, and they talk.
Oh
and they're-
yeah, sitting
and
down.
they're- Yeah.
They're in the Japanese.
MX,
And they're like,
MXC,
there you go. Yeah, like
MXC,
dub.
yeah.
He dubbed
Yeah.
the
Most
I remember,
extreme
like, they
elimination
kinda run up
challenge.
a hill and there's like boulders falling down.
Yes,
Yeah.
that thing was the best. They should have that.
Yeah, they should. That's
I'd
funny,
participate. I'd totally participate.
do that too.
Oh, when people ate shit was the best. You know, in the mud.
I always wanted to do that.
The bodybuilders versus the vegans.
Every
It was
year,
great.
every year they would have like a wipeout, the wipeout set up in Boston or
Yep,
something.
yep, yep.
I always wanted to do that.
Wipe out. I mean, years ago, back on television, do you guys remember that television show was called Gladiators?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
sort of like that. But Gladiators made it more like extreme competitive. It wasn't as funny,
Yeah.
but it was still like these guys are going, oh, and they're really duking it out. But like XMC takes that.
Gladiators was dope.
It
Gladiators
was fucking awesome. I love that.
They
show.
had Jax.
Yeah.
Oh, it was the big black dude.
No.
And then-
Yeah, Jax.
Yeah.
It was this. I remember this guy Nitro.
Nitro.
It
Yeah.
was this. Who else?
What's the name of the white guy?
It was big
Yeah,
ass
like long
dudes.
blonde
yeah.
hair.
Yeah, and then they had
I forgot.
Gina Carano,
Yeah,
who became
yeah.
an MMA fighter.
I remember that.
She was in it.
Yeah.
Lady, the hot girl. Her name was Lace.
Lace,
I was gonna say,
yeah,
she was hot.
yeah.
Oh, I think the guy's name was Laser. Was it Laser?
Laser, the white guy. Yeah. He was shredded. Big as fuck.
Just like
If
some
he-
average Joe.
Dude,
going
if he
against some
farted,
fucking-
you would-
Yeah, it was.
If he farted next to you, you would fucking
Fly
you know.
away.
No, you
All that,
wouldn't pass. You smell it, you wouldn't pass a doping test. That's how much steroids he had. It's fucking
Yeah,
veiny.
that
He looked like a
was-
fucking squeezed penis. He was so veiny. It was great. That show was great. When they were climbing the pyramid was the best
Yeah.
because people would eat shit
Yeah.
so bad.
It's
I was
because
like,
they were going to
how long is it gonna take for someone to snap their neck? And then the show is over right away.
average Joe's going up against like fucking.
Massive dudes.
It looks like they were like.
Some people were good,
Yeah.
man. Some people were good. It was
They
good
did.
to
They
see.
wanted. They beat them.
Yeah.
You know, they outmaneuver them. But you know, and that's kind of like where
Fucking
Gladiators
juice to the
and-
tits. Yeah.
Dude, that was awesome.
It was a great show.
It goes hot.
Yeah, it doesn't. It's an 80s and 90s show. It's like
Yeah.
it doesn't
was
really
early
work.
90s.
Early 2000 they had it too.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
It
tried to
doesn't-
go back with
yeah.
it. It wasn't as good as the first
No,
one.
it wasn't. But it was still good. I watched it. I don't know. I think they should do it again. They should try it again.
Yeah.
They have American Ninja Warrior. That shit is dope.
Is it?
I haven't
Yeah,
watched it.
American
I haven't
Ninja Warrior
watched
is
it.
cool. You never
I
watch
remember I
American
was
Ninja
watching,
Warrior?
like, the
It's
original
really good.
Ninja Warriors.
Yeah.
Before he came to America.
No, they
That
have
was
it.
awesome.
The one in Japan.
But I think
dope.
it got like really big. Like the only time I seen it,
It's
is
still
when I
on
went
TV.
To, I went to the gym and I saw it on television. That
At
was
the
kinda
gym?
cool. Yeah.
'Cause I thought your gym, they didn't allow fit people to go in there.
This was on television.
Oh, okay.
It's acceptable on
Oh,
television.
okay.
I see these diet commercials. I'm like, wow.
These diet commercials?
Diet commercial, and the next screen has it shows like a commercial like Burger King, whatever, and then Monday we have pizza. I'm like,
You gotta choose which one you want. You want diet or you
Really?
want Burger King?
pizza Monday. I'm at the gym. I'm walking out. There's pizza. I'm going home, guys.
It's like, thank you for the pizza.
No, I just walked out. I'm like, this is- I see people like scarfing down a pizza. I'm like, that's cool, like I hope
Shoving it in their
I hope
face.
you didn't. I hope you just came for the pizza, not to work out and eat pizza. 'Cause what's the point?
You're just burning off the pizza.
There's
no need.
Already?
Good times. I forgot what I was going to say. I was going to say something.
Remember all those?
What's the next segment? Tiago.
Oh no! What'd you buy on Amazon this
Exactly. That's the next segment I was gonna say.
week? Yeah.
I can't do that every week, man. I don't buy stuff
Yes, you
every week.
can.
You
Yeah,
buy-
you
you
do.
buy a lot of
Don't
shit.
lie. What did you buy this week? Be honest.
I bought this cable.
You bought
So
something.
it fits for like two, so I can have like,
His headphones.
so I can hear.
Does it hear on
Yeah.
on both sides now?
Sounds
Yeah,
pretty
now
cool.
it's on both
Okay,
sides.
nice.
Sounds cool.
Yeah.
Dude, that's a good
And
improvement.
then now I'm gonna get another one so I can have headphones for you guys too. I bought a case for my GoPro, another
I've
one.
noticed that. It's very stylish.
GoPro 5! Woo! The only problem with GoPro 5 is, listen GoPro, if you're listening, you motherfuckers,
Hashtag GoPro.
you need to make the video one file. I get 4 fucking files in an hour video. What happens is I have to put them together, so there's always a fucking delay because there's like a quarter of a second delay between each video. For some reason, it just does that.
Yeah.
So you
And now when I'm making the video, by the end, our speech doesn't match
match up, no.
the sound perfectly. And it's like, what do you want me to buy another camera? Because I could just go buy a video camera, and that makes a full fucking video.
Yeah.
My GoPro is amazing. The quality is fantastic. It's perfect for the podcast. But you need to make it on the software where I can choose to make a one full size video.
One continuous.
Yeah,
Yeah,
one
it's rough.
continuous 1 hour
So it
video.
actually cuts
Because then
it.
what I'm going to do is I'm going to connect the sound of this board, which I am going to do anyways, into the GoPro. I'm going to do that. So next week, that's how it's going to go. So when I go on post, I'll still have the file, but then the sound is going straight to the camera, which is going to cut down on my editing time.
Oh, okay.
Hardcore.
Yeah.
So now I have
So
this
you
video who has
always
amazing
match up,
sounds
yeah.
on the GoPro.
Yeah.
And also, the way the GoPro works, like, you have to buy an adapter that costs $50 fucking. I had to buy it this week, Amazon. And that to be able to connect the cable to that
Yeah.
to connect the GoPro.
Yeah.
Why don't listen, GoPro? You want to be cool? You put a sound jack on the fucking GoPro. Done. Now I can just connect any microphone into the GoPro directly.
Yeah.
I don't need a goddamn adapter. What is wrong with you? It shouldn't be that hard. Put that thing in there.
Yeah.
Get it in there. Get it done. You're gonna get more sales because now the GoPro's fucking perfect. You put that on there, the GoPro's perfect. And also make the videos long, because for podcasting, I don't think you should have to buy a camera 100% directed for podcasting.
Yeah.
If you want to put it on YouTube like we do. You know what I mean? Because now if I want a continuous video, I have to buy another camera. Sure, they'll be cheap. They'll be like a couple $100, but that's another $200 that I have to spend. I don't want to spend it. I have an amazing Hero 5, and I want to use it for everything.
True.
GoPro, you wanna learn? Learn. Like, listen to me. Listen to me.
Sponsor this
No, I don't need to sponsor me. Just listen to us. Like, GoPro Hero number 7. Make sure it's not $600 fucking. Because what the fuck? You know, it's enough that phones are like every single phone is over $800 now. It's fucking nuts.
Yeah. It's true.
Like iPhone X, $1,000.
phone.
Are you out of your mind, Apple? $1,000? Would you pay $1,000 for a phone?
I won't.
You can literally buy a car that is okay and drivable for that kind of money.
Yeah.
No, you'll still buy a piece of shit car for that money.
No, I've seen $1,000 cars that you can fucking drive.
Yeah, but this piece of
Listen, Case, you don't have to disagree with me, piece of shit.
You can get a bike. You can get a good bike.
I'm
for
gonna
it.
You can get a motorcycle. You can buy a motorcycle for it.
motorcycle is so
Yeah, but you know,
you 1945
for $1,000 you can take a trip to somewhere
you
cool.
know, you get like a nice little Geo tracker for like $1,000.
A Geo. Holy shit.
It's drivable. You can still drive it.
No,
It just won't last you for like a few hundred miles, but
no, you can get a car for $1,000. You can find a car for $1,000. You can buy a fucking Ford Focus from
you can buy
2003
a
for
car for $1,000.
$1,000.
But you know whether it's actually dependable, but it's not. That's
That is subjective because all that has to happen is for you to go on Craigslist and look for it. Go look for the car. Listen to the engine. See all that shit. Maybe you get lucky.
okay.
You got $1,000 car that drives well.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is a phone shouldn't cost $1,000. That's ridiculous.
no, it shouldn't.
My Galaxy
I
was
don't
like
think so. But then
$700.
again,
That's
you
too
know,
much already.
But here's how we classified it nowadays, because I don't see these devices in our hand just a phone anymore. It's not. It's really a supercomputer in our hands.
I don't give a damn. It's 2018.
You're telling me that's a phone? Do you know what a phone is? A phone is something that calls somebody and that's it.
No, I understand
This
that.
is not a phone.
It has a phone function on a supercomputer.
You know that
The argument I'm making is not just a phone, but is it $1,000 a little too expensive? Yes, I do agree. Yes, I'm not going to pay $1,000 for a phone, but nowadays it is not a phone though.
It's a computer.
You know? It's a fucking supercomputer
It's
with a phone feature.
Yeah. No, absolutely.
You know? And the thing is, like, when I look at today and how everybody's walking around with these devices in our hands, with driving, walking, we take this stuff for granted all the time. You know how many people I know with cracked phones, broken phones, and like
Mine's cracked. Mine's cracked.
How much you pay for that phone?
Like $700. Dropped it, man. It was Julia's fault. I blame her.
But it's
She's
like,
gonna be mad
you
at
know,
me. She is that.
I mean,
No, it wasn't her
yeah.
fault.
No, you're
she
right.
told me to like turn on the alarm on the car, and I had the phone and the keys in my hand, and I went to swing it like this, and the phone just fucking flew, and it fell,
You know,
and it cracked. But it's not too bad.
And
It's,
they try to sell you the insurance of like
yeah. I haven't gotten it fixed because I don't give a damn.
You have insurance?
I don't.
Yeah, I have
Dude,
insurance.
get it fixed if you have insurance.
No, because then you
I
don't have a phone
insurance.
for
I don't
a
buy
while.
insurance. I was like, no, I'm not gonna
I
drop
buy
it.
insurance. I always
But
pay.
like, you know what? I
Case you-
paid good money for this. I'm gonna. Take
You don't
care
even
of
wear
it.
a case.
I know. I don't have a case on my phone.
No, he's case
Where's my
enough.
phone?
Yeah, he's case enough.
No case whatsoever.
He's muscles.
No, he's already case.
He's
already
muscles
case.
protected. All right.
Yeah. He's a case, so he puts it in his
I
pocket.
will
There's
never drop
his
it.
phone is in a case.
You guys have it on the table. My shit stays protected in my pocket.
No, mine's on the table because
I know. Yeah,
I am
know.
using it to start
But
the camera and stuff.
It's like, yeah, no, I'm not gonna pay $1,000 for a phone. I don't think it's gonna be worth $1,000. Like, why? There are really nice phones out on the market for a few $100s. That's just as competitive as these phones, right? As a phone right now. Like, what do you have?
$500.
S7.
S7.
Apple.
That's like, dude, just like,
Is that a Android?
No, Apple.
yeah.
You
Oh,
suck.
Android S7. That was last year's model.
No, Apple.
I mean, Apple. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Apple S7.
Yeah.
Last year's model, which is
Yeah.
still current, and you have a Galaxy S8, which is the current model.
Yeah.
I have an LG V30, which is the current model. These phones are so sophisticated, right? I mean, they might have cost us a few $100. There are nice phones out there in the market today for a few $100 that does the same thing.
Dude, you
just
can
as
get a Xiaomi Mi phone
Right, a UA,
that has
Xiaomi,
the same
all this
process, the same
one-
everything for like $500.
what is it? The One Touch phone. They're all these
The
phones
Razer
out there.
phone, they're all
The Razer
great.
phone. Right. But it's like, dude, really? Like, I know Apple is always a little overpriced with things,
They are.
but holy
You
fuck,
pay for
Not little.
quality.
They are.
they are very overpriced.
They are
My
overpriced.
mom's
You pay for the name.
iPod died over the weekend, and she was like, I don't have a tablet. I'm like, I'm going to get you an Android phone. I said, but I want an iPad. I was like, no, that's just too expensive. I'm going to buy you a nice
Just get a
Droid
regular tablet. Get
Yeah,
a Droid tablet. They're great.
I know, it's only $150. The one I saw, and it's really
Yeah,
good tablet.
your mom's gonna use it for Facebook and movies.
And it does the same shit that an iPad does.
It's like you're not hacking the fucking NSA.
You know, the
Don't worry
next
about it.
generation, they're not gonna know what this icon is anymore.
What, the call icon?
Yeah.
The telephone icon?
Do you think so?
How many people do you know have a house phone that looks like that?
Oh, no one does.
Nobody. Not
The
nowadays.
next generation will never know what that icon is. They'll know it. It's
They'll understand it's
they'll understand
associated
that. Yeah,
as
we're
the
calling,
phone.
but they will never know why
What-
it looks like that.
What a
Do you
physical
remember
phone
like a
looks
time? I mean, you're younger, so you might not remember. I remember a time where there wasn't internet.
No, I was
At all.
I was young enough for that. I mean, I was old enough for that.
I remember like there wasn't internet,
Yeah.
and we would sit and chill with my buddy, and then we had like. We would put three
Three-way.
people.
Three-way.
All those like,
Oh, yeah,
have
three-way.
conversations.
Yeah, yeah.
Now when
Yeah.
someone calls us, like, why are you calling
Yeah.
me? Text me.
I actually like the call for some reason.
It was fun.
I don't like
It's
calling
easier.
I
people.
liked it. And you know when they
I only call if I
three-way you
need to.
and they don't tell the other person's on the line.
Yeah. Like
Try
a
to be
little
sneaky
secret,
as shit.
yeah.
Sneaky as shit.
Well,
So
got
you
time for
talking
it.
shit, and motherfucker, I'm listening to you, and fuck.
I think I grew up.
Oh my god.
I grew up
that
I'd
at
be
the
like,
time-
alright, I'll catch
That
you
was
after
fun.
school,
I
you
grew up
piece
at
of
the
shit.
time
Back in the
when
days.
dial-up was coming. It was starting to come.
Yeah, yeah, I had AOL.
That's when
I had
was-
AOL
that's-
at home.
That's
Yeah.
when I started like getting internet.
Yeah, I remember I went to my buddy's house and he had broadband, and he was downloading music in like
LimeWire.
Napster when
Napster.
Napster first came out,
Yeah.
and he was downloading music, and like if I used my dial-up, it would have taken 3 hours for
Yeah.
a song, but for him, because he had the newest fucking
Yeah.
what was it at the time? It wasn't Comcast, it was AT&T, I think AT&T,
Yeah.
and his songs were taking like 10 minutes to download. I was like, what?
That's forever.
That is so fast.
That is.
And then
fast.
now it's like 30
that.
seconds
So that.
to download a
It's crazy.
song.
It's
It's
fucking
like
crazy. Technology
No,
fucking moved on
we
so
had
fast.
30 seconds my ass. It takes like 5-6 seconds to
Yeah.
download a
not
song
long at
now.
all. But
is ridiculous.
LimeWire. I remember like we used to download LimeWire, and like we'll download like 6 songs,
Yeah.
and we'll just let it download overnight.
Yeah, all the way. Yeah.
we'll go to sleep and just
Yeah.
I
wait.
can't wait to listen to this in the morning while I drive to work.
Damn.
Fuck.
I remember I used to always burn CDs and
Yeah.
Oh, I used
man.
to burn
CDs.
CDs all the time.
I did.
I'm gonna make you a mix CD.
Yeah. I'll write all the stuff on the desk for you.
Dude, and I like Sharpie the fuck out of it. It's like, this is,
Yeah.
fucking Eminem.
Oh, man.
And then, what was the name, that group that sings, I'm blue, da ba dee da ba da. I can't remember their
I
name.
don't remember the name.
Yeah, so I would put that song,
Yeah.
and then Vanga Boys.
Yeah.
We would put Vanga Boys. Remember Vanga Boys?
Actually, like, I love the way I grew up. I grew up like
Yeah, you
during
see.
the perfect time.
Yeah.
I've seen like
You've seen the
yeah,
progression.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I went from. I remember. Using my mom's cassette tape, the cassette player.
like a Walkman.
Yeah. And then slowly progressing to a CD player, and from a CD player to an MP3 player, and then the iPod came out, and it was just like, I saw everything just slowly growing.
Growing
I
towards.
thought it was pretty cool. So I felt like I grew up in the right time. I loved it.
Yeah.
The house that I grew up in, on Aiken Ave,
He's about
Cheetos.
to start.
crunch phenomenon.
Nah, you push that mic away. Don't you fuck with us, man.
We moved to a house.
I'll turn your shit down.
And the basement was nicely finished, and they had a record player downstairs in the basement. Now this is like probably back in like 85, 86,
Yeah.
87, and I was like, oh, cool, this is a record, because like, in the 80s it was more like about tape, not so much as record players anymore.
Oh, I listened to record players like
I have
crazy
one.
when I
We
was
didn't
growing
have
up.
any records, and like I was too young to like hey, can we get some records?
Yeah.
Because my parents like, the fuck is records? we got cassettes.
We got cassette tapes,
You know?
right?
So I didn't know what was going on.
Yeah.
But the thing is, like, I was always, and then there was this one cereal box.
Yeah.
I forgot what it was, but it came with a free little record.
Vinyl?
A vinyl
Oh.
record, yeah. And it was a Ghostbuster thing.
Oh shit.
And I didn't know how like record players worked,
Yeah.
because I went downstairs, like I went to the basement, I plugged in, I turned it on, I was like, how do you work this thing?
Yeah.
You know, like, obviously my parents can help me out because they didn't know either. But I was like, I was happy, but I was also disappointed because I couldn't get the thing to play.
Yeah.
I didn't know how to work, you know. But you know, like you know, like you said, the way you were brought up. Like I feel, you know, like I like how I grew up too.
Yeah.
You know, I grew up on like from this boombox with a cassette player.
Yeah.
There was, you know, like I had like the big giant record player that I don't even know how to work. It progressed to like, you know, we had the Walkman, and then eventually the Discman, and then eventually the
you know what
MP3
I realized?
player.
Sony always had the best fucking like.
They did.
Products.
I remember that at the time.
They had the best
They
products.
had really good products. Because I had a Sony Walkman.
Yeah.
I had a Sony Discman.
Me too. I remember my mom had the Sony Walkman, and I remember like she always had, you know, like just music on the tapes, and then when the Discman came out, oh man, it never skipped.
Oh yeah, it was the anti-skip one.
Remember?
Yep.
Every little bounce. So I remember I had the Walkman. So
I'll be walking really slow.
no, I remember when I had the Discman, I would just like shake it. I'm like, yo, look at this shit.
Yeah.
It's not skipping.
So you know how that worked?
No.
How that thing worked? So it would kind of delay the song into it to play it for you. So it would download somewhat of it and then continue playing. So if you shook and it kind of lost its like track or whatever, it would stay in the same kind of area, but then it would just kind of download almost the full song as it was playing. So it wouldn't fuck it up. And then as it got better in cars, especially because it was, you know, kind of this big fucking thing.
Remember in cars where you could they had like the big shit,
the disc
full of-
changer.
yeah,
I had one of those in my.
I remember I used to fill up my mom's car full of like CDs.
Put a bunch of CDs and
Yeah,
just like
the
I'm gonna
CD
change.
changer.
Motherfucker, look,
I had it in the trunk,
I got
yeah.
10 CDs in here.
Yeah, oh man, it was the best, man. I
Now
loved
it's
it.
like you could have one of those little iPods at the time,
Full
you
of
know.
fun-
And
1,000
Yeah,
songs.
with like 1,000 songs.
now you just use your
Fucking
phone and connect it
ridiculous.
through Bluetooth.
I know.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's crazy to think about how far we came within the past couple decades.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
It's
Think
fucking
about it,
amazing.
you know. And now, like last week, I went to I bought a hard drive. I bought a 4 terabyte hard drive
Damn,
for my PS4.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It was like $120.
for real?
Yeah.
So it's a regular hard drive. It's
It's
not a SSD.
No, it's not an SSD. It's just a regular hard drive, but you know, and I just plug it in my PS4 so I can download all the games.
Into it, yeah.
But dude, it's like 4 terabytes. You know how much space that?
Yeah.
You know how many songs you can fit in there?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Probably all the songs written from like, I don't know, the beginning of time until like now.
We could. I don't know. Maybe.
4 terabytes.
Yeah.
It's
Pretty
crazy.
close, maybe.
Mono
That's a
quality
lot of
and shit.
files.
Yeah.
I mean, like my phone. Okay, like I like okay, so I had the 4 gig card. And I had like hundreds and hundreds of songs on it, but I can never fill it up.
4 gigs.
That's only 4 gigs.
That's like nothing.
I know.
Now 4 gigs.
4 gig costs
Dude,
like 99
the
cents.
GoPro we were looking at right now is 64 gigs.
Yeah.
That's probably like $10 worth of memory.
No, it was more. It was like
All
40.
right, so nowadays
$40.
it's probably like
expensive.
25.
No, I bought it. It was new, and it's
Oh,
like
really?
the extreme, the whatever something extreme. So it's like for faster recording or whatever.
Yeah. So I have a 64 gig that's XSCD, the fastest one.
Yeah, that's different.
At
Now
the
they have the
time-
extreme, and the extreme is fucking fast.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the XSCD whatever I forgot what it was.
Yeah.
The whole fucking thing was. But at the time I bought it, it was like it was 64 gig, and I bought it for like $80 because it was on sale. It was like $20 off. But now it's so like memory is so cheap.
Yeah, you
nowadays.
can.
Oh, yeah.
Memory is cheap.
It's,
Yeah.
it's ridiculous, you know.
Fucking technology, man.
My next purchase now
On Amazon is gonna be.
is I actually want to build a gaming computer. That's
Oh,
my
really?
next
I
project,
had
like
one that I gave it to my
slowly.
little brother.
I did that once. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
stopped.
It was
I don't know,
okay.
I stopped gaming on PC.
was fun.
But now I regret giving it to him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, fuck that. No, I want to build my own. Like, I want to build a cool fucking tower.
Yeah. Now I had lights in mine. I had
Yeah,
my fans, I had my
LEDs.
lighting.
It was cool.
Like,
man.
fuck you, fucking awesome.
My lights were red, and I forgot what else it was. But I had like 5.
I haven't messed
I had
with
2
computers
fans
in
on
so
top.
long.
I had 2 fans on the side, and I had the normal one in the back. but I had fans to cool that
Dude,
shit down.
when I first came to the US, I had a friend who was super into computers.
Yeah.
One of his boards was in oil.
I mean, in oil.
In oil. There were no fans.
Just cooling
The
it down.
full
in oil.
board was inside this.
it was in like
shit.
The
cooling
clearest
liquid?
Yeah.
fucking oil
Yeah.
ever. And I
Yeah.
was like, dude, when you take that out to change any components, it's gotta be a fucking
Yeah.
bitch. But it was in oil,
Yeah.
in like a glass case, like he
Yeah,
had.
yeah.
Some dude I work with.
Nuts!
He's a big like computer dude. He cools his by water.
Yeah.
Like I seen. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yep.
And he's like
Yeah.
big computer. Like when he turns on his PC, it's just like colors everywhere. And it doesn't even turn on. It's not fully turned on yet. It's just like going through its process, and it's just like turning on different colors. And once it turns on, it's like a bright blue, and it's just like, what the fuck?
It's
That's
a
amazing.
party. Now it's a party. No, because I've seen like all these games coming out for PC, man.
PC. They say
And it's
PC
like,
is the best. That's the best way to game.
I want to play.
Yeah, it's the best way to game.
I want
It's-
to play.
It's a good way
Playing
to
with the keyboard and the mouse. Fucking kill motherfuckers. That's what I want to do.
you know. I mean, I did it once. I liked it. It was fun, but to me, like it was more of the upkeep that I wasn't
Yeah.
into. So it's kind of like
I think that's why I stopped.
No, but like
I mean,
playing on a PS4 is pretty awesome.
there are still people who does that stuff and is really into it, and that's great for them, as a hobby. But for me, it's like I kind of just want to get
It's
in,
an
play my
expensive
game, and get
hobby.
out. I don't
It
want
is
to upkeep
expensive.
things.
It is expensive.
I want it simple. This is good enough for me.
Yeah.
I don't need to experience the
Yeah,
full texture of
Yeah.
the details.
Some people get
It's fine.
crazy about
Right.
it. you know?
I mean, they're like it kind of like to me. I'm not clipping in games. Frame rates in games.
yeah.
That's a big deal to some people, but to me, it's like it doesn't.
I'm not
bother me.
competitive
Yeah.
like
You know,
that. And
it doesn't
I'm-
really bother
I am
me.
competitive.
Yeah.
Like
Is it displayed in 4K? I don't care.
I don't give a fuck.
1080p, 720p is all our eyes can really take in.
Nah, 720 shit. 1080 is good.
1080
is good.
But beyond that, it's like
2.7K better.
4K, our
4K
eyes cannot
fucking
process more
awesome,
than
but who
that.
cares?
It's kind of like, oh, that's really pretty.
Yeah. Oh my god, look at those colors. Amazing.
Yeah.
You know?
Do you know, like, when you first start watching movies in 4K, they kind of look like soap operas.
Because it's so like.
That's kind of how it is with with a lot of 1080 movies too.
That's why.
If you have
1080 is cool, but like 4K is fucking nuts.
with all the right connections and with the right TV and all that stuff. I mean, I remember when I first watched 1080, it was like it's like sucking soap opera.
I was gonna
I don't know
start
why
filming the
it's-
podcast in 4K, but the file is so fucking long, and then
It'll take too
I have a good computer home with like an i7 processor, 8 core, all that stuff, but it still takes forever to
Yeah.
fucking. You need the laptop that I use. It still takes like 4 hours to render the 1 hour and a half video, so I have to leave it doing it overnight.
Yeah.
And just like the songs, remember we used to take forever,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I can't wait for the next 5-6 years where you can render a video like that.
Yeah.
You can buy computers now that can do that, but it's gonna be like $15
Yeah.
to $2,000, and I'm like, I'm not gonna invest in that. Just
Man, technology is gonna. It's just gonna keep growing.
But
Yeah.
they're also
Growing
saying
and
like
growing.
technology is slowing down too because of Murphy's law is slowing down.
right now it's not,
Is it
but
Murphy's Law?
eventually, yeah.
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 No, it isn't.
No, it's
I don't
not
know.
Murphy's law.
It's
Murphy's
not
law
Murphy's.
is like when shit goes bad. Is that
No,
right?
Murphy's law is if something bad can happen, it will
yeah,
happen.
okay.
Oh,
So
okay.
so what is the other law that I'm thinking about where the computing process is
It's
multiplied
called
by-
Fermi's paradox.
Fermi. No, that's not it.
It is
No, it's not.
Fermi's
No,
paradox.
it's not.
Fermi's
No,
paradox.
it's not.
My beer has a thing.
It's not Fermi's paradox. It's what is it? I forgot what it's called, but it's one where our computing technology.
You have a phone. Google that shit. The fuck? We keep talking out of our ass here. Look at that. Look at that technology.
The comments.
You know, Google's the best bullshit killer ever. When someone
What
says
is that
something
law
stupid and
where
sounds stupid, I
computer
Google and be like, he's in your face.
multiplies
Well,
by
that's
twice?
fake news. And it's like, shut your fucking mouth.
What's it called?
Moore's law.
Moore's law.
Yeah, so I had the M right.
You had them. Yeah.
Why did I say Fermi's paradox?
No, dude, you told me.
You guys gave me 2 beers. That's your fault.
It's Moore's law.
If this ship is going off the rails, it's your fault. I'm already buzzed.
It's Moore's
Fuck.
laws where
I'm gonna have to wait before I fucking go home.
computer,
I'm a
processing
bitch.
I guess technology multiplies itself, by twice as much.
Yes.
And
then eventually it slows down.
Eventually, like right now, they
because
say,
of superconductor resistors. I don't know. I'm talking
and
about
they're saying that the next step is going to be quantum processing. That's pretty much the next step.
Yeah, with a silicon, it can only go so small and so fast.
So small and so fast, but then quantum when it gets to that level, it's going to be quantum
mechanics, physics, and fucking quantum computing. I know. Yeah, I don't understand it either.
I don't know, but
when it comes to that shit, I'm an idiot. I don't care.
Who knows?
I'm not an engineer.
Who knows what happens in the next 10
years? Or a scientist.
The next 10 years will probably be.
It's going to be amazing. I'll tell you that. Yeah. Next 10 years.
Because
so Elon Musk,
you can have contact lens that you can see in the dark.
You seen that?
What?
Elon Musk was making a flamethrower. He is. You can buy it right now. You can pre-order that shit for $500.
No, I saw it, like the tank is on top. Yeah, I saw that.
You know what that reminds me of? Fallout. Like a lot.
Fallout?
Yeah.
That flame.
Flamethrower. That is dope. People are gonna be cooking chicken with that.
You know what's got the government running around with their heads cut off because of that?
It's gonna be fucking great.
They're trying to find ways to ban it.
Yeah.
To ban the flamethrower?
Yeah, cause hello.
Why?
Find a guy walking down the street with a flamethrower. What are you gonna think?
No, you shoot the fucker.
Is he gonna?
Don't walk around the street with a flamethrower. Don't be an idiot.
There's still gonna be some guy walking down the street with a flamethrower.
Don't be an idiot.
Just like there's a guy walking down the street with a concealed weapon.
Yeah, but you need a permit.
Same difference. Yeah, they're trying to find ways to this flamethrower.
Get a permit. I mean, it doesn't even shoot fire that far. It doesn't shoot fire like a real flamethrower from back in the day.
How far does it shoot?
From here to you. It's still pretty cool.
That's cool.
Not cool when this guy can singe.
I don't know, man.
Just because.
Hey, that's
if you're buying, I'm thinking if you're buying the flamethrower, you might not be. That's the best way to go out. Yeah,
you might not want to carry it in public.
If you get stopped by a flamethrower, like, hey, give me all your money.
But then again, it's kind of like, what would you, I would use my flamethrower to melt the snow in my driveway.
Yes, you can do that.
Yeah.
You can do that. That is dope.
Yeah.
You should totally do that. Yeah. I've seen a guy do that on the internet.
The hell with the snowblowers.
Yeah.
Just go.
No, you know what I saw?
Melt all the snow.
I saw
Hey, have you seen Fifi, the dog? Oh shit!
This guy he insulated his not insulated, but he built in a heated driveway. That shit was badass.
You can do that. You put pipes under the driveway, and then it runs, from solar to like hot water under it.
That shit's badass.
And then it warms up enough where it doesn't, the snow doesn't stick.
Yeah.
There
were talks about
there's electric ones too.
I forgot
you can
what
do.
Cities. There's one city that wanted to put that in their whole entire city, so they don't have to
That's
throw
fucking
this
expensive.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah, but that's the thing though. They couldn't. The proposal couldn't pass because it was too expensive.
Yeah.
But then think about the long run, exact long run. But the thing is how do you maintain it? So when the pipes you're using doesn't corrode and all that stuff because it's hot water.
I don't know.
Yeah. That's the only thing that's expensive. But dude, it's awesome. You don't have to plow. You don't have to throw salt.
Yeah.
You
might have.
Don't you think when you fish out of the Merrimack, it's been so cold, if it snows a lot and then you fish out of the Merrimack, you think the fish are salty?
Yes.
Maybe they're salty.
Why I know.
They're salty as I'm a salty motherfucker. I'm pissed. Something like that. It's fucking salty ass water. I fucking live in fresh water, motherfucker. I can't.
Womp womp womp.
That's a random ass thought.
I know.
That was really random.
Dude, you gave me beer. I told you, if this train goes off the rails, it's your fault. Fuck. I'm hungry now. I'm fucking hungry.
It is.
Anyways, let's wrap it up. We got, an hour and 8 minutes.
That's good. Even though Case was late.
That's okay. We love Case.
I love Case.
I was on the
We
way.
wait for him.
I love Case.
I asked you guys what time we was starting.
6, man. That's how it goes.
I asked you
You
guys
come here.
Between 6.
Sure. Last time was
Between
7.
6 and 7. It's
Okay,
fine. We
alright.
started at 7.
Just wanna
It's all
double
good.
Fair enough.
But
Came with beer.
cheers. Because you're
Cheers.
awesome.
I drink mine all. Cheers.
Alrighty.
Damn, Junior. Why are you so fast?
I'm an alcoholic. No.
So Junior's coming out on the podcast. So when are you joining the AAAAA?
There,
That's the first warning, all right, guys?
We need a friend to talk to.
That's the
You
first
guys are true
warning.
Patriots fans, huh? Look at this shit.
Yeah, man.
Fucking Patriots.
Yeah.
You guys ever thought about why they call the Patriots?
Because
New England.
No, I know, but why did they think like let's call it the Patriots?
Well, it's symbolic.
Why did they call it New England?
Symbolic to the area.
Yeah.
Well, it's New England because
I know it's like
came from
New
England,
England
yeah.
Patriots,
So this is
but it's
New
from
England.
Massachusetts. Why didn't they just call it Massholes or something?
Good one, huh? Don't start. You gotta get it riled
I'm
up.
joking. No, why didn't they call it like
it used to be-
Massachusetts?
No, it used to be the
Lobsters.
Boston Patriots.
But it is
It
no.
was at once.
Why is it
Boston
New
Patriots.
England now?
Because
Because
they moved their stadium
They
out of
moved-
Boston.
Yeah, the stadium is
Where's the
now
stadium at?
in,
Foxborough.
Foxborough.
which is still Massachusetts.
Why did they move it out of Boston?
Because traffic, probably.
Yeah, it's a lot of traffic.
Yeah.
It's more convenient down there. Plus, it's also New
Where's
England.
Foxborough anyways? Like
because
southern.
New England
it's
is
a little
not
bit down
made-
south of.
New England is not only made out of Massachusetts.
Dorchester?
It's New Hampshire. It's Rhode Island, Connecticut.
Why
So
don't
it's
New
like-
Hampshire make their own fucking team?
I think it's more like it's
Or in
New
Maine.
England, so it's because that's what you think of New England. It's this
New-
region up here.
I thought New England was including New York too.
No.
No, that's New York. Fuck New York. I'm kidding.
Hey, what's your language?
Fuck.
No, but I know what you're saying.
But
But why don't
This is
every
New
state?
England,
Okay, so this is
not
what I
New
don't
York.
get. Why don't every state have their own team? Why they gotta have ours?
Because
kinda
that's
do.
52.
They have 52 fucking team. 52. What's
They
wrong
will.
with you? 50 teams, man.
Yeah, 50
Why
teams.
can't they have 50 teams?
I don't know.
What'd you ask the NFL?
So like growing up in Brazil, every state has like 4 teams for soccer.
Well, this ain't Brazil.
Come again.
All right.
Last episode. Last episode. Case did this to you.
I am
too.
done.
Remember, Case?
I don't even have to say anything.
Kids
He
was
shut
like-
me up.
Case was like, no. I
You
forgot
see
what he
this?
said.
Like,
Yeah.
he's like, you see this?
He said that last episode. He's like,
it's like I'm wearing a shirt, bitch. Or
no,
something.
you said
Supersets don't work.
Supersets don't work.
It's like,
He's
do you
like,
see
yes,
this?
they do.
Do you see this? And I was like, all right. It's
He
like,
did it again. In this.
fuck.
He did it again.
This ain't Brazil. It's like, this ain't Brazil. All right, understood.
Just a simple.
No, but it also, like, in Italy, they have one team per kind of, like, almost per city.
Province? For city?
Yeah, almost per province. Most teams are shit. Jacob's stretching.
But
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, no. I mean, with football, it's different. And then with basketball, they do have more teams in basketball per state.
I think
than-
baseball too, right?
Yeah, baseball the same
Baseball
thing.
has a lot.
It's not like consistent of like how many like each state having their own team. Although I think that's what they want. But I don't know. I mean, there's one. It's a lot of upkeep too because like look at Rhode Island. It's a smaller state, and how are they gonna? It's the upkeep
Don't matter.
of the stadium.
Get a fucking
I
team.
know it's not my problem. Fuck Rhode Island people. No, I'm just kidding. I have friends in Rhode Island too. But no, it's collective. It's New England. That's why they call it New England Patriots. Because first, like I said, it was Boston Patriots.
But they win everything. It gets boring.
because we're
We're
that
fucking
damn
amazing.
Good,
That's why.
all
right.
we're just
We're
that
fucking amazing.
Is
good.
it just Brady? You think Brady carries
it's
a
not.
team
No,
like
it's
that?
Brady and Bill Belichick.
Yeah.
I heard Belichick on TV. He sounded mean.
No, he's very
You know,
concise.
the first time I saw him smile was that last game.
I know.
He was fucking happy.
He's very concise.
Yeah.
He looked mean to
Bill
me.
Belichick.
He was like talking on TV.
But the thing is, he doesn't bullshit either. He doesn't. Have
I know. I
bullshit
saw.
answer.
I like people like him.
He's
Like,
straight up.
Straight face.
fuck you.
He has a straight
Like,
face.
He's
and
not
like,
very, he's not very vocal and very out there and like boasting. He's like,
Yeah, yeah.
we do our shit, we get things done.
I'm gonna get a lot of hate.
hate.
People think you don't like football. Get out of my country. Get out of my. I'm a citizen. I'm staying.
You should get.
I don't give a
Patriots on your. Okay.
Should get a tattoo.
Yeah,
Sure, a tattoo. Where?
right here.
The Patriots are big, right?
New England.
So I should put it on my dick.
Patriots.
It's fucked up. But
You're not getting that in there.
I don't know. People like it. I get it. 'Cause
It's a big. It's gonna be.
I
a
get it,
big
but I don't.
weekend.
I just can't
That's-
get behind the
that's-
sport.
well, if
topic.
anything, like I said,
the
Ali
biggest-
and I will be at Garcia's for mixed drinks.
No, I'm gonna go for the drinks.
So
I'm
if you
just
want to
not-
join, we're having mixed drinks.
they're gonna
It's
go
the
what
biggest
to the
weekend,
Patriotas.
And usually, we went last year for Garcia's, and it wasn't packed. It was just like a good amount of people,
Yeah.
and we just
Yeah,
went.
That's
usually
good.
how it
Everybody's
is.
watching at home,
Yeah,
A
right?
lot of
Exactly.
people throw parties at home.
Eating
So I mean,
chips and dips.
we were like, oh fuck this, we'll just go get.
Anyways,
mixed drinks.
boys, quote of the day. You start, son.
Go Patriots.
Go New England Patriots.
Ooh. Here we go.
Fuck. I guess I'll support what you guys
Hey.
said. Go Patriots!
Patriots, that's all it is. Number 6.
Number 6,
Stick with
baby.
friends. And you guys have a good night.